Hello there and welcome back to Scarlet Hollow. We were having a bad time in the clinic and we were about to open the walls and unleash hell, I think. Let's do this. Have at it! You approach the far end of the morgue, axe practically singing through the air as you strike the wall. The first cut offers a surprising amount of resistance. I mean, it's a wall. There's some structure behind it, some wood frame holding it in place, trying to stand between you and what waits for you on the other side. You stagger back from the massive hole in the wall and admire your effort. What does it look like? Oh, goddamn. Holy shit. The splintered edge frames a dark passage, seemingly cut deep into the side of the cliff, cold seeping from a forgotten place into the already frigid morgue. Reese coughs as he takes a better look at what lies beyond the wound in the wall. There's a whole hallway back there. Yeah. Thick, stale air leaks from the hole, filling the morgue with an earthy mildew smell, like the room is slowly filling with dirt. And with the stink of the grave-like room beyond comes an even stronger compulsion. You step forward, and you climb into the hole. This is wild. I had no idea any of this was here. An entire hospital wing, rotted away for decades behind some flimsy drywall. I'll probably pass out when we find this. Don't even be worried, it's cool. Someone doesn't want us to find these carvings. I wonder if it's whoever put them there, or if it's someone else. Could be either. Whatever their reason, they went to a lot of effort to hide this one. I wonder if the doc even knows about this wing. There's quite a lot of your house to not even know exists. You step forward into the unknown. You don't bother to retrieve the axe. Why not? Why fucking not? Wrong! The final wall concealing the carving is rotten, water damage having eaten away at the wood over the course of unknowable years. The planks nearly reduced to sawdust. You tear into it. There it be. Enoch, I thought you weren't going to come. I was worried you'd leave me here forever. They said there's nothing they can do. I'll never use my legs again. Enoch, what am I going to do? Calm down, Teddy. These doctors don't know what they're talking about. I've been doing my own research and I've found us an alternative. We won't have to worry about anything from here on out, I promise. I went to talk to the witch. Witch? But that's nonsense. It's alright, it's all sorted. We're taking you home today, and everything will be resolved by this time next week. That's right, Doctor. At this point, I think it's just safe to say his body was never recovered. Whoever it was who claimed to be Theodore, it wasn't him. Wasn't even paralyzed, as it turns out. Just some grifter trying to take advantage of the tragedy. Everything goes black. Your vision swims back into focus, and it takes a solid second or two to reorient yourself. You're in an unfamiliar bed. Reese leans against the far wall, eyeing you with concern and curiosity. Yeah. Hey, I was worried you'd slipped into a coma or something. You tore down a wall like a wild animal, found some weird carving, and collapsed. I think you might have had some kind of seizure. You okay? Nothing spooky happened. The mountain didn't collapse on us. No ghosts. I did have a vision. Like hallucination? I have those sometimes too. Used to have them a lot as a teen. What do you fucking mean you used to have them? Always just weird little things, like my hands would look wrong, or my neck would seem too long, or the room would feel smaller. What are you? Make me very suspicious of my family. I'm clearly drilled into some bisque cat's pocket, sure. I do think they actually happened. Well, I wonder if you'd see anything else if you went back in there. Or if there are more around town. Maybe if you collect them all, you'll finally unravel whatever the big mystery is. Seems fun. Doesn't that seem fun? So nothing like spooky happened? No ghosts? No, nothing. You just fell down, twitched a little, and when you seemed stable, I carried you back here. That was a few hours ago. How the fuck did you carry me? But you have a delicate constitution! What the fuck did you carry me? I thought you were like barely capable of holding anything. Maybe there's something spooky going on right now and we haven't realized it yet. It just hasn't manifested. Reese glances around, the two of you waiting in silence as you wait for something spooky to happen. Maybe, or maybe not. I guess it would be for the best if nothing bad happens. He sighs. Too bad though. With your track record, I was kind of hoping we'd run into some unimaginable horrors. At least I know there's an abandoned hospital wing in the morgue. I'm sure there's plenty in there to get creeped out by. Yeah, you could like fix that whole thing up and have even more house. That's cool. Does Dr. Kelly know I'm here? No, I snuck you back into the house while she was busy in the medical storage room. So how are you gonna explain the whole morgue situation? Figured you wouldn't want to come to in the morgue. Probably not, but whatever. Yeah. I should probably get going. Stella's still missing and the stone here finally stopped yelling at me. That might be a little tricky. The doc is on the warpath up there. I refused to take my medicine and she's not happy about it. But after I looked this up, there was no way I was going to take anything she gave me. She's been poisoning me for years. Was she actually? I've been thinking about what you said at dinner last night and I don't see any other possibility. It's only been a day since I've stopped taking my pills and I feel great. Do you feel great? Do you feel stronger now? Do you feel more aware of everything? I think I've done bad. I think I've done really bad. I went ahead and blocked my door so she can't get down here. Now we just... oh no. Now we just have to wait her out. Oh no. I wanna go. I wanna not be here. I don't get why. I'm a couple steps ahead of the protagonist, I think, and I don't want to be here at all right now. I have to pee. I have to pee really bad, like right now, and I can't do it in this room with you. I'm pissed right. I gotta go right now. Say something, please, God. I don't get why your mom would poison you, though. I don't know. To stop you from going bad. But the internet says this is castor bean. It's used to make ricin, a super deadly poison that causes some of my exact symptoms. I would have thought it would have killed you by now, if that was what it was. And death, usually. Or just, you know, I guess it may have kept him weak. The thing I can't figure out is whether she's been trying to kill me slowly or if she just likes keeping me sick enough to be dependent on her. Either way, I don't think I ever had an illness. I think the illness was me growing up and becoming less easy to control. She sure found a cure for that. Yeah, how are you not super dead? We need to get out of this basement. We need to get out of this basement. And by we, I mean me. Ricin is really bad. How are you not dead? I don't know. Maybe it's low enough doses, or maybe I developed a tolerance? No. But I think the fact that I feel more and more alive by the minute is enough proof that she was keeping me sick. I don't even need solid evidence. We should get out of here. 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 With your evidence, you should be able to go to the cops. Like now. We should go. Together. But not the local cops. I do have the castor bean from the pharmacy, but I'd still have to prove where I got it from, and that she used it to poison me. I mean, they could run a test on you. If you've been taking it every day, it would come up. As Breaking Bad has taught me, it will come up. They just don't look for it. It's possible the cops might just think I'd snapped and it could turn out even worse for me. I don't think the doc would hesitate to have me committed if it meant she could keep her hold on me. Yeah, we need to get you out of here. We need to get you out of here. Who knows what she'll do when she finds out what you know? Where would we go? The only person I know who has a car is Kanika, and she's not answering her phone. I don't know anyone else. I don't have any other family to go to. I never even finished high school. It's like cool, man. It's like cool or whatever. When I get out of this house, I don't know how I can make sure I don't wind up right back down here. I don't want you to stay with me. We can listen. We'll figure it out together. You'll help me? I couldn't ask that of you. But I guess I don't have much of an alternative. Thank you, Jordan. You have no idea how much that means to me. A distraction seems like a good idea. As you can probably tell, I'm getting a little jittery. Maybe it's the lack of poison in my system for the first time in years, or the fact that my whole perception of reality has been turned on its head. Probably a combo. Doesn't feel awful, to be honest. I know. Shut the fuck up. I don't know. I don't want to be drawn by him. What did you do to kill time? Probably something to help me ignore my mounting anxiety. I guess. I'm anxious. I only do two things, paint and watch movies, and I doubt watching me paint would be entertaining enough to distract you. I'd just be leaving it behind in an hour or two anyway. So movie it is. But there's windows. Are they big enough for a person to get out? Because if so, I'd like to leave. I believe I owe you a showing of Shinochi Deathblood. You didn't have to join me. Reese gets the movie set up and he joins you on the bed. Let me know if it gets to be too much for you. I'm not a great judge of how other people will react to the sorts of things I watch, but I definitely don't want you to feel uncomfortable. Thanks. This is a slow burn of a movie, but the dread it's managing to build is palpable in the room. Or maybe that's just how it feels down here all the time, what with the grisly paintings, lack of lighting, cinder block walls, and of course, the fact that the woman currently lurking upstairs has been poisoning her son since his teens. I think she knew exactly what she was doing, and she had a great idea. I've seen a couple of this director's other films, and they're all interesting, though this is probably the best introduction to his work. The way it jump cuts to seemingly unrelated TV show recordings that then wind up tying back into the narrative adds a level of realism and depth to the world that I find really engrossing. It's found footage used to its fullest. That's nice. I can't believe I'll be able to just do things from here on out, like watch movies with another person, or talk to people ever. You can hear the difference in energy now that Reese hasn't had his daily dose of poison. He's uncharacteristically chatty, clearly not used to talking to another person, let alone when he has the energy to carry on a long conversation. Something is changing inside of him. Is everything okay? Shh, I'm watching the movie. You do feel different. Everything is more than okay. I haven't felt this good I don't think I've ever felt this good. A man on the screen yells portents of doom into the camera, trailing off into a wordless scream. The plot is really heating up. He says, "Get out of the basement, get out of the basement." That's what he says. I love that there are all these distinct sort of vignettes, little pockets of horror that affect a small number of people, and only once you start to see how they fit together can you realize some fundamental horror about the universe. It's like a game called Scarlet Hollow. And then it sees you back. Incredible, cosmic horror in the truest sense. Reese is becoming very animated. It's probably safe to assume that he's dealing with a lot of extra adrenaline right now, what with his entire reality turning out to be a lie. I want to leave, I want to leave, I want to leave, I want to leave. But he's also talking over the movie. It's more than just something that's changing in Reese, it's everything. There's a knock on the window. Please, get me, I love you, I love you. Jordan, don't get any closer to that thing, it's time to go home. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Take me in your hands, take me in your arms. That voice. I know that voice. Is that who's been following you around? He's great. He's great. Wayne, I love you. Without another word, Wayne starts pounding the window. Good luck, freak. That glass is shatterproof. God damn it. Enemies upstairs, enemies outside. We're surrounded. Even if I get out of this house, I won't be safe. You won't be safe. He hasn't hurt anyone. Why did he call you that thing? You're being weird, man. I don't need you to protect me. I think you might be overreacting. No, he's not. I think he is a friend. He hasn't hurt anyone. I mean, well, he stepped on that one ditchling, but, you know, they're bastards. Yes, he will. He's furious with me. Can't you hear it? But I'm not weak anymore. I can fight back. I don't have to cower in fear from the people who want to hurt me. I can protect both of us, Jordan. No. The window shatters. Oh, yep. It's about what I was expecting. Yep. As Reese tears at his clothes, paint bubbles out from the canvases, his ghoulish figures peeling themselves out of their two-dimensional worlds, invading yours, crawling up the walls. Grab my hand, I'll pull you out. Just, oh, God damn it. Leave us alone. Oh. In a surge of violence, the change that has been brewing inside Reese finally comes. As it manifests, the broken window is sealed off and Wayne along with it. God damn it. I think I run for the fucking stairs. I scream and run. You've seen enough to know you need to leave. You run up the stairs. The door is blocked by a chair. I remove it immediately. And then it's blocked by something else, too. I think I fucking tear through them. I think you open that shit right up. You toss the chair out of the way and you do your best to tear through the paintings covering the door. It reforms and regenerates too quickly for you to claw your way through. What you fucking mean? Defeated, you turn back to the basement. The remainder of Reese's paintings await their artist's command. It's okay. Stay right there. I can take care of this. Then she won't be able to hurt anyone anymore. I'll be right back. I don't wanna. Reese storms up the stairs, leaving you with his smears. Dr. Kelly needs help. I want to go, though. I want to go. What does that mean, try and leave? What does that mean? Because I want to do that. I want to not be here. How can I warn her? You make your way to the door that beckoned to you yesterday, all intrigue now washed away. You know where it leads, and you know what secrets the stone that lurked in the forgotten basement of the clinic had to share with you. Now the clinic holds a new horror. Somewhere beyond the narrow hallway leading from the house proper into the doctor's office, there is a monster preparing to do something unthinkable. Open the door. You grasp the handle and turn. Oh, duck! I duck. I do what the person with the gun says. She shoots. The gun isn't very loud. There's only a pop as the projectile leaves the barrel, whizzing through the air. Oh. You turn to see a dart embedded in Reese's chest. He pulls the tranquilizer dart out from between his ribs, heaving heavy breaths as the drug courses through his system. You're going to have to try harder than that, you bit. No. How did you? Oh, thank God. As if you could hope to stop me, you pathetic waste of flesh. Oh. You're a bit of an asshole, but I love you right now. Before Wayne takes another step down the stairs, paint flows out between cracks in the wood. Reese's panic pulling in a mob of furious smears to hold his enemies in place. The artist darts away, but the smears continue their work in his absence. Dr. Kelly makes her escape down the hallway, and Wayne is overcome, glued in place at the top of the stairs by stiffening globs of paint. What does that mean, run to a nearby room? I mean, she has a gun, so I go after her. You run forward, braving the onslaught of the smears, dodging them as best as you can to see where your Dr. Kelly went. Ooh. The door in front of you is smothered in paint. Hey. Dr. Kelly's voice crackles out of some unseen speaker. You, Jordan. I'm stuck in the safe room. I can't help you from here, but you can help the both of us. Okay. I move on. Yes, okay. What are you fucking talking about? Who gives a shit about him? He's a bastard. He's a terror. What the hell is your son, ma'am? I wish I knew. He was fine until he hit puberty. Everyone said raising a teen was gonna be a bitch, but they don't know the half of it. Okay. I need you to go to the medical storage room. I'll give you further instructions when you're there. Okay. You turn back around and head to the medical storage room. I'm here. Great. Now listen to me. I need you to use the black taped key to get into the cabinet and bring me the elephant tranquilizers. Goddamn. Go away. Go away. It's a bottle labeled carfentanil. Bear tranquilizers clearly aren't gonna cut it anymore. Goddamn. Oh. An intercom system, huh, Doc? Good. You should hear this. Jordan, you don't have to do anything she says. I'm not gonna hurt anybody else. Just her. If I don't, you and I both know she's just going to shoot me full of elephant tranquilizers. Did I hear that right? And shove me back down in that basement? Or maybe someplace even worse and keep killing me every day for the rest of my miserable existence? I feel amazing right now. Better than I've ever felt in my life. I'm not dangerous. She's just scared because she knows she has to finally pay for what she's taken from me. No. No. You can't convince me he's actually cool, okay? Wayne is one thing, right? Wayne is a terror, but I can get behind him being a friend. This is not a friend. This is no friend to me. Can't you two just get along? You can't kill someone, Reese. That's no good. Why not? She wasn't afraid I might die. Does she know those tranquilizers aren't going to kill me? Does she care? Trust me, Reese, I've always been careful with your medication. I want you to live. I love you. Tell yourself whatever lies you have to, Mom. If you wanted a good relationship, you had your chance, and you decided to convince me I was dying instead of just letting me exist. Oh, thank God. Don't try to spin it like some kind of crime of passion now. The consequences are staring you in the face. Enough. Reese cries out in pain. Oh, what the hell did you do to my shoulder? Thank you. I'll handle it. Try to get somewhere safe until then. Why are you a friend to me? The two stagger off down the hallway. Quick, grab the tranquilizers and head to the safe room. I grabbed the fucking tranquilizers. Oh, black tape to match the key. She's clearly an organized woman. I head for the safe room. You make your way out of the medical storage room and back to the hallway where Dr. Kelly disappeared. As you approach, Dr. Kelly heaves open the door, slowly breaking apart the massive paint sealing it shut. Hurry! I don't think I can keep it open for long. Get the fuck in there. You slip past her into the safe room. Into another locked room. She shuts the door quickly, though one of the little smears manages to slip past her. Fucking destroy it. Put some water on it. She stomps on it, painted viscera splatters across the cement floor. It sounds like Reese and your friend are still fighting. We probably have a few minutes before he gets here. You have a scary safe room. It looks very much like where I would keep somebody if I was like having a prisoner or something. Like, what is this fucking place? What is this room? Old x-ray room, lead walls. After I realized the whole situation was a possibility, I had the door reinforced with a special remote-controlled locks. Thought it could finally come in handy. Okay. Any other secrets you're keeping? Maybe. If we both survive, I might decide to share a few more. If you don't go tattling to anybody. I guess. So what's the game? What's the game plan? Well, I pump him full of elephant tranquilizers, then I lock him in here. Then I somehow convince him to see things from my perspective. Now, son, you can't go around killing people as a scary fucking Wendigo vampire. Then we all live happily ever after. Okay, sure. If you can't, has it worked before? If you manage to find a way out and kills you, so you're just gonna lock him away again. I mean, it's, I don't know about him. I don't know about him. I know he's a friend to certain people that we are also friends with, but like, I don't know, I'm just saying. If the game wants me to feel empathy for him and want him to be helped instead of begonned with, I'm having a little bit of trouble doing that. I felt a little bit more empathy for the ghost, actually. It's just, you know, it's just the appearance, you know. Sometimes the cover of the book tells you what you need to know. I see no flaws with this plan. Sarcasm, that's so Scarlet of you. It's okay, I know it's not a perfect plan. It's better than the alternative, being torn to shreds by my own kid, or having to figure out how to kill someone I love who may or may not be unkillable. So Reese, what's up with that? What? Go ahead, I have nothing left to hide. What, was his dad similar? A strange little smile creeps onto Dr. Kelly's face. I wish I knew. What do you fucking mean by that? Reese just kind of happened. I wasn't seeing anyone. I just woke up pregnant one day. I know how impossible that sounds. I'm a doctor, for Christ's sake. I kept having these weird dreams, almost like sleep paralysis episodes. Romantic sleep paralysis episodes. They were actually kind of sweet, but they were just dreams. But then all of a sudden, my period stopped. I got morning sickness, and roughly 9 months later, he's like Jesus. Reezus. Okay. Alright. What? At first I thought he was some kind of werewolf. But if he is, he doesn't follow any kind of full moon rules or anything. Silver doesn't do shit to him, and you've seen what he looks like. It's just weird. I almost wish I could examine him while he's fully transformed. I'd be fascinated to know what happens to him or how his body does it. But he seems pretty hell-bent on ripping my throat out, too. So, I guess they'll just have to remain a mystery. Oh, okay. I mean, she said she knew what he was around puberty, so I assume that's when it started happening. I've been medicating him since he was 12. We've only had 3 incidents like this before, maybe 4, depending on what counts. This is the worst one by far. He doesn't seem to understand at first that he looks different, and I just make sure to stay on top of his dosages, so he rarely ever does. But I've been preparing for this inevitability. He's an adult now. There's only so much I can do to control him. It's good that you didn't let us stay here. Thank you for that. The other night. How's that work? Yeah, you could say that. He was such a cute kid. When I found out I was pregnant, I was terrified. I didn't know if I'd be ready, but he made me love being a mom. It's not like it was going to be sunshine and roses forever, no matter what. Kids grow up and they change, sometimes for the worst. This is part of being a mom too, doing what you can to make sure the child you brought into the world isn't going to go around eating people. Sure. She says that and I look at her and I say, sure. That seems a very reasonable thing if she saw this shit happen. I don't know why she would have even had it though. When did you think of doing that? Dr. Kelly sighs. Can we stop calling it poison? Yes, it's poison, but the act of me giving him poison was not me poisoning him. I was medicating his illness. It started when he was around 15. I'd been giving him increasingly high doses of Klonopin, but his body kept adapting and his symptoms would come back, especially if we ever fought. I couldn't keep ordering all those drugs. It was already suspicious, and I could risk losing my license, especially if anyone ever found out what I was using them for. Yeah. Someone approached me with a solution. I took it. Who? And I've been dealing with the emotional and mental consequences of that decision ever since. Why did you find out who approached you? What did they say? Yeah. Dr. Kelly gives you a long, hard look. I don't want to talk about that woman. That woman. Certain tea people? But screw it, I might die tonight. Sure, I'll tell you. It was... God fucking Christ. And that's all I have to say about that. What the fuck is that? God damn it. God damn it. Okay. I know he's dangerous. That's obvious. You and Dr. Kelly sit in silence and wait for her son to make his way to you. The sound of distant breaking glass cuts through the silence of the clinic outside the safe room. Shit, this might be game time. Dr. Kelly opens the door. The two of you stare out into the hallway. Shoot him, 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 shoot him. Is this what you were so afraid of? Yes. Hand over the tranquilizers. This is our shot. Did I not fucking give it to her? Why would I not? Why would I not? You're insane if you pick this option. You're fucking insane. And I fucking ate rotten food, okay? You hand Dr. Kelly the tranquilizer darts. Dr. Kelly quickly loads them into her gun, leveling the barrel at her son. Jordan, I thought we were in this together. No, I'm sorry. Thank God. Dr. Kelly sighs heavily, staring down at the warped figure of her son. I can drag him into the safe room on my own. I'll meet you at the front when I'm done. I don't know what you do about this situation. You go on a trip up into like Nunavut and you let him be free. And then you leave. You return to the entrance of the clinic. Everything is quiet now, only streaks of paint where Reese's minions had once roiled out of cracks in the wood. I hope you understand that this needs to stay between us. I don't care how much you feel like you need to share what just happened with other people. Yeah, that's hard, because I would want to tell Kanika and Stella, but the more people know about this, the more trouble it is for me and for him. I don't need any more well-intentioned escape plans. Yeah. There's a magic stone. Ah! I should, yeah, there's... Okay. Thanks for the heads up. Okay. It'd be better for everyone, Reese included. I mean, yeah. You should, yeah. I mean, what else are you gonna do? You gonna continue doing this, and then eventually, what? You get old and you die, and then he goes out into the world and starts killing? Poor Reese. I almost wish he was more like a werewolf, transforms on a predictable schedule. He isn't aware of himself when he does. It would make all of this a lot easier. Instead, I have to stare him in the eye while I turn the key, knowing that every time I do, I'm driving him further and further away from me. As much as I'd love to stand around chatting, I have to get back to work. Gotta clean this place as best as I can before tomorrow. And you should probably get home. It's dark. I'm sure your cousin is worried about you. hug her or leave? I think that would be nice. You put your arms out for a hug. No offense, but I'm not a hugger. See you later, Jordan. That's fair. I just thought I'd offer. She firmly escorts you to the door. It closes behind you. The night is oddly warm compared to the chill of the day. Crickets singing quietly in the sleepy little neighborhood. Everything that happened in the clinic feels almost like a dream, and now that it's over, you realize how little it meshes with your understanding of the world. I will go home. It's time to go home. But before you can get far, you're interrupted by the sound of panting and the telltale jingle of dog tags. Hello! It's the militia. They've poured out of the woods to stand before you on the road. You were looking for Gretchen, weren't you? We found her and her person. They're by the side of the road a little ways through the woods. Oh, thank you. They're both fine, but the human wouldn't leave when we tried to make her, and Gretchen insisted on sticking by her side, so we'll have to take you to them. Hopefully you can use your people words to get them to someplace safe. The words are crawling with those awful creatures. It's not safe anymore, not even for a human. You are such good dogs. You are such good dogs. Oh, God. No way I'm tired. She's not my responsibility. Oh. She's safe. Good. I'll let her do her thing then. Oh. You are very, very good dogs. Lead the way. Yes, we are good dogs. You hear that, Scraps? I'm not in it for the accolades, Daisy. I just do it to help those who need it. You let the dogs lead you into the wilderness, following on their heels as they take you to Stella's hideaway. Stella, what's going on? Before long, the trees thin and you find yourself on a steep hill by a 2-lane road, lined on one side by sheer rock. And there, sitting on a log, staring mournfully out at the asphalt, is Stella. And there they are. Keep them safe. Be seen, you speaker. You sit on the log beside Stella. Jordan, how did you... She looks over her shoulder in confusion. Is that a gang of dogs? I'm so glad my compatriots could be of service. I simply couldn't survive another night without my nice soft bed. It's a long story, but they helped me find you. Why have you not been answering your phone at all? So yeah, Scraps and Daisy formed a militia. It's a long story, but they helped me find you. Huh, neat. So, what's going on? It's just a bunch of bad memories. There's nothing left to talk about. Come on, let's just get back to town. I know that, Stretch. That's the time to go home, Stretch. Thank the Lord I'll be sleeping in my own bed tonight. Thank you, Jordan, for talking sense into this girl. I don't know. She doesn't need to hear about this shit. You keep the events that transpired at the clinic to yourself, at least for now. More than likely, I'm just gonna keep that to myself. I don't know what telling either... I don't know what telling either of them. It's just... It's no good. It's no good. Stella scoops Gretchen up in her arms, and the three of you walk to town in silence. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah. She gives you a tired wave before retreating into her house. Why didn't you fucking... Oh, hey. Time for you to get home, too. I think that you're a friend. I think that the person in front of me is a friend. He appears as if out of nowhere, clothes streaked with what at first looks like blood and gore, but you quickly realize is paint, evidence of his altercation with Reese. I'll walk you. Oh, okay. I am kind of glad that he's okay. I was worried for a second. Wayne emits a strange kind of coughing sound. You realize he's laughing. Shall we? Wayne walks just ahead of you in near complete silence. Oh, I can flirt with him? I kind of want to do it just because of how ridiculous that is. Wayne, I want you. Just can't stay awake, can you? You must really like me. Oh my God. Thanks for walking me home. Of course. I want to make sure someone is always looking out for you. Why? You can think of me as something of a guardian angel if you'd like. Oh, this is this town's version of guardian angels. Why are you following me and not Stellar Kanikar Sybil? And why not Tabitha? Thank you for looking out for me tonight. I appreciate you not allowing the demon to kill. Anytime you find yourself in danger, I'll be there for you. I will always be there for you. Oh, okay. It's a little creepy. Why are you following me around? Did you know Reese was, like that? I knew he was different. How exactly, I wasn't sure, but now I know. You gonna lecture me? You are free to make your own decisions, and those decisions have been made. I know that something pulls at you, and I know that now you cannot stop until your task is finished. I'll keep you safe while you do what you must. I think he's just a friend. He seems clearly friendly. So why are you following me around? Why not them? Because you're special. But why? You simply are. Do you not feel the ties that bind us? They are unbreakable. Okay. I continue in silence. I'm sure we'll see each other tomorrow. You should try to spend some time in that old building before you head to town. Tabitha won't be around, too busy at the mines. Forbidden places won't be forbidden without her there to stop you, and you might be surprised at what you find. Until then, sleep well. He disappears into the underbrush. Okay. Alright. The estate feels empty, wind howling through its abandoned halls, the very foundations creaking beneath you. Your cousin must have already gone to bed. I go to bed. Exhausted beyond belief, you stumble into your room and collapse on the bed. The damp smell of the mattress is starting to become almost welcoming, a sign that the now daily horrors of Scarlet Hollow are finally behind you, at least until the sun inevitably rises once again. You close your eyes, your exhausted body succumbing to sleep almost immediately. As you drift off, you think of Reese, trapped in that tiny, windowless room, all of his greatest fears realized, his body no longer his own. But you stopped him from killing Dr. Kelly. The world, at least for now, is protected from him. And then you think of nothing. I think you might need to just take a shotgun to him. I'm just saying, I don't know if he's any good. I guess it's good that he's alive for now. I guess that's a good thing. I wonder where it will go next. Very interesting. I wasn't expecting that to be how that went. That was interesting. I didn't like how he bent at bad angles. That was no good. I wonder what exactly he is. If he is a thing or if he's just, he's Reese. If that's just how he is. Who exactly is the father in that situation? Is it Satan? Is it the big devil? I don't know. Anyway, I will leave you here for the day. I hope that you've enjoyed. If you have, then come back and see me next time. Goodbye.